For station 2 or challenge 2, this was the station I called the pattern blocks. So what you can do is, if you have these pattern blocks, you can go ahead and just tape on some words. For us, we're working with grammar. So this was various conjunctions. So when they went to the station, there was a clue with the directions printed out, a piece of paper with the fish drawn out, and the blocks. So their clue told them this: look at the pattern blocks, divide them into two groups, questions for adjectives and questions for adverbs. Then decide which group can fill in the fish shape without any leftovers. In order to pass the station, you must tell me, the teacher, which question is missing, and then she will tell you the next step. So the kids would go through here and divide them up into the questions for adjectives and adverbs, and when they figured that out, they figured out these were not part of the pattern. And then they had to, as a team, try and figure out how to make this into the fish shape. Have solved the puzzle. They will have picked out the correct pieces and made it into the shape, and then they are supposed to come and tell me which question is missing. And I believe the question that was missing was under what condition. So they would come and tell me, and that would signal me to let me know to give them the next clue. And the next clue was, I told them to turn over the fish, and that will give them a hint for their decoder ring. So when they turn them all over, they're going to find E18. Now, I should have printed these out because one team thought it was an M, but I should have printed these out as well. So when you print out your questions, you should probably go ahead and print this out. Now, on the pieces that did not go to the fish, I did go ahead and put some other numbers and such underneath so that they couldn't, that wouldn't clue them off to anything. So the E18, I would tell them that that's going to help them set their decoder ring. Now, most of the kids that were working with this problem, they were between 4th and 6th grade. So some of them had experience with the decoder ring and they knew exactly what to do, and others did not. So I had to actually show them what to do, which I thought really wasn't something they could figure out on their own. So in case you aren't familiar with the decoder ring, I can walk you through on how this works. There's also directions on the actual sheet. It kind of will walk you through and tell you what to do, but I knew the kids didn't have time for that. So what you would do is you would turn this first top position to 18, because that was the number we were given, 18. And then you would take this second one and match it up to the E. So the 18 and the E, because the 18 is actually connected to the O on the same sheet of paper. So the 18 and the E are together because I gave them E18, and then I told them, I stressed to them that now they don't move the decoder anymore. It's going to stay like this, and I pointed them in the direction to the message they were supposed to decode, which was on the board. And I walked them through the very first question, which I think was on the board, was a G. So I told them, looking by your decoder, the G should actually be a W. So I had them write the W above the G, and then I let them go with that.